waka 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 waka. I'm Pac-Man.
Yeah, but we're talking about Banjo.
Yeah, but Pac-Man's in the game too, so it's not like it.
I guess that's true.
Can I go Ridley?
Why would you want to go Ridley?
We're
We're doing a game on Banjo.
How about Kirby?
Just for those that know, like, this is the controller that Matt chewed on when he was a kid. You can see it right here.
Alright.
He just doesn't want you to know.
My dog chewed on that. It was my dog who chewed on that, and it's an inside joke. Ha ha ha, so funny. Okay.
It wasn't his dog.
It happened to end up in Matt's mouth, and he was gnawing on it like this, like.
I don't even know why I bother. Like,
Why would you do it? Why would you do such a thing?
I don't even know why I bother.
Do you see?
It's like,
Do you see that? Look at that! Look at the stick.
just this in general. Like, why do I? Yeah.
Why does anyone do anything?
I just need to bite the dust though. Welcome back to another episode of Psycosmos. Today we're gonna be reviewing Banjo and Kazooie, which just came out recently in Super Smash Bros. Also, Sans came out, which is kind of cool too. So we're just going to do a brief synopsis. I'm going to cover some of his moves. I've been watching a lot of really popular players like Hungrybox, Mewtwo King, and Zero. They've been talking about Banjo and Kazooie. So first things first, Banjo is, I'm player 2. I'm just going to cover him.
Everyone should start calling out their players just
yeah, I'm player 2.
Player 1.
I am player 3.
So, Banjo and Kazooie, very interesting characters.
Don't lie.
I'll cover some of their specs. As far as like a tier list goes, I've watched a couple of people now, and he's kind of mid-tier. A lot of people are saying he's kind of low-tier. A lot of people say that his side B, which gives him the invisibility frames and everything else, a lot of people are saying that that's kind of making him broken. Counter characters, and he's just a very interesting character overall. One of the very special things about Banjo is he's not really a hardcore fighting character. He's more of a zoning character, and if you don't know what that means, it means that he's got a lot of tools in his kit that allow him to keep the enemy where you want them to be in order to set up bigger hit moves. He's not really a combo character like you would expect most characters to be in Smash. He's just kind of more of like a troll character. You can think of him similar to Duck Hunt, but he does have a lot of like Donkey Kong kind of style moves. He does have the grenade like Solid Snake. So he does have a lot of things that are already in his kit. But once again, the most special thing about him so far is the use of his side B, which gives him the invincibility frames. Now the side B only allows you to have 5 uses per stock. So I have 2 left right now. Now I have 1, and now I have 0.
And now I'm good.
Yeah, so with the side B, once you run out, you cannot use it anymore. It kind of gives you this, it kind of gives you a really funny animation when you use it. He kind of goes like, whoa, and he falls to the ground and dies. Or he like falls and looks like he's gonna die. It's pretty comical, I would say. But the side B is definitely something that's really being talked about, just because it adds it's a different mechanic in the game, pretty much. It's basically, I think Mewtwo King said it really well. It's basically a Falcon Punch that goes across the screen and makes you invincible. So let's get into some of his special moves. His regular B move is just an egg shooter, which you can hold down and then you can shoot for minimal damage the longer that you shoot with. I really don't see any practical application to it, just because as you kind of shoot, it really leaves you overexposed. This is his final smash, by the way, the Jinjinator from the Banjo and Kazooie games. Does a really good amount of damage. It's a cinematic cutscene like a lot of the DLC characters have been, it does quite a bit of damage. Mostly, you'll get a good amount of kill confirms with that move. So as I was saying, his B allows him to shoot regularly. His side B gives him the invincibility move, which you can use to recover, or you can use to just completely destroy somebody. Now the thing about his side B is that you can actually do it multiple times in the air, and the best way to use it is really in the air, kind of like as like a falling one. And the only reason is because they can shield it. So his side B, if one of you guys will just shield for me, his side B you can shield through it, and then you can easily grab him. So the best thing to do is to actually use it in the air, because you'll have more time to react when you either hit the ground or when your side B is over with. If you stay on the ground, it kind of leaves you overexposed for too many frames. At least that's what a lot of people are saying. Also, down taunt is his best move by far. Just down taunt. Best move by far. So, as I was
Guilty.
saying before, his B is it has just kind of a spamming application. You just kind of want to throw the one egg out because it won't leave you overexposed. If you hold the gun, it will totally leave you overexposed. It's kind of useless. His down B is really good. It's a grenade. It pops out. You know, you can either grab it as an item and throw it at people, or you can use it to zone people. You can toss it off the side of the ledge and everything, that has a lot of really good application use as well. His neutral air is the same as Piranha Plant, so it's not super good, but it is really good if you wanna just stay towards the edge and edge guard. Very good edge guarding technique. Otherwise, it's decent. His down tilt is also a really good edge guarding technique. It'll push people like Little Mac just completely off the edge. His forward air is actually very good. It has a decent amount of wind up, but if you can get it, you can pretty much. It's a lot like Ganon's forward air as far as the frame rate and the damage goes. And then the back air is pretty much Ridley's forward air, so you can just stab people right off the side. So that one is pretty good for edge guarding too if you can hit it. Now, when it comes to his forward tilt, it's just a stab move. It's pretty generic. It can pop shields pretty well if you hit him with the point, and it has a considerable amount of knockback. And then there's also moves that are like his down air, which if you do it like I just did it, where you're pretty high above them, you'll do that. But if you have a decent amount of space between you and the other person, like it looks like a small amount of space. I'm gonna do it on Rich right now. Like that, it'll just launch them up a little bit, and then you can follow up really well. If you go too high with it, then they'll get knocked way too far. It's something that you really kind of want to time. The other thing is too, you can spike with this, but it has to be like right on top of them. You have to get this effect, where they just kind of pop up a little bit. You can spike with that, but you have to be very careful because if you go off the side, he's going down. There's really not a lot that you can do to get back.
Were you about to do it off the edge and then you realized it was your last life?
Yeah. So I didn't do that.
No.
So up air is decent. It doesn't do a lot of damage. There's not a lot of kill on it, and it's basically just to kind of juggle while in the air. So smash moves he has. His up smash is really good. It comes out, I think the fastest frame. I think it's frame 13 or something like that. It's the fastest frame smash move that he has. His forward smash comes out at frame 19, so it has a bit of a charge up. Also, the hitbox around him is basically in front of him, and I think a little bit behind him. You're not going to get people that are coming from above you, even though it kind of looks like you would expect. It's called Bird Bash, by the way. It's pretty funny. He just breaks Kazooie's neck on the ground.
It looks like he's murdering his poor friend.
Exactly. It's comical. It's funny. I've seen a lot of different things about his down smash. Yeah, let's try to get.
It looks like Palutena's, but smaller.
It does kind of look like Palutena's. It comes out moderately fast, and it has decent amount of damage, but it's not something that I would use personally. So one of the things that Banjo has that a lot of people have been talking about too. Who should I grab? Rich, let me grab you. I'm not going to kill you, though.
You got a down tilt? You have a berry?
Berry.
Yeah, just like
he has a berry, just like King K. Rool and Rob and a bunch of other characters. So if you down grab people, you can bury them. Now, here's the thing. If you can mash out really quickly, you can get out of it, and you're going to have to be pretty high percentage for most average characters, average weighted characters. I would say you have to be probably like 120, 130% if you really want to get a kill confirm with it. So there is potential for kill confirm. The other thing I didn't talk about is his up tilt. His up tilt actually, Rich, like you could die. I could easily kill Rich right now with an up tilt if I did. If I did that.
Hey, what's his grab attack? Is he just like peck him in the face?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He actually he has a pretty decent amount of damage with that. Oh.
I think
his back throw has a kill confirm as well. So his back throw actually does kill confirm if you're near the ledge or if they're high enough damage.
I played a lot of the new DLC characters, and I'm not nearly big into Smash Brothers as you are, but honestly, I love this character.
Yeah,
I love how simple he is and how easy it is for me, for someone who just doesn't play the game very often, can just pick up the controller and start playing him, not have to worry so much about what kind of abilities he has and etc.
Yeah, he's just kind of got a very basic but different kit.
You just do stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, let's see, what else do we have? I think there were.
Your death. That's what we have.
The end.
I didn't get to cover his jumps, which was like kind of one of the most important things about him. So he actually has his B up, which you can hold and you can charge, which you probably saw a couple of times. His jumps, you can hold the B up, and he has like 3 separate jumps that he can do. And as you B up, as you B up, you actually have the ability to react after you B up. So most characters like Link or Ike or any other character that's generally a normal character, once you B up, you're kind of useless in the air. You fall, you could die easily. Banjo's different. He can actually B up and he can still react to things. He can still side B. He can still do additional jumps after his B up. So he's a very different character in that aspect. But I think that basically covers him. Overall, I would say he's pretty mid-tier. But like Dan said, he's simple enough where most people could just pick him up and play. Now we're going to actually play.
Good.
Banjo and Kazooie. I hate myself. My name's Banjo, and I'm from a dead IP.
So would you recommend playing Banjo Kazooie in a similar fashion as Kirby?
No. Why would you play him as Kirby?
Because you just jump up in the air and you fall with a rock.
Oh, so like, you mean fall like with his down air, or fall with like, are you talking about with his side B?
With his down air.
Down air? No, I don't recommend.
And you just
I don't
smash
recommend
everyone.
that. I don't recommend that because well, it's not a meteor smash unless you're above
Not
ground.
cool.
Well, we also have the final smash.
What is that thing?
The Jinjinator, like I said. Oh no!
I don't know what that is.
That was really weird.
Banjo Kazooie.
Yeah. I actually played Banjo Kazooie when I was younger. Oh wow.
I didn't know I didn't.
Ooh, hip tossed. Good
Yep.
job.
Yep, that back throw does kill at a pretty decent percentage. Also, you can hit people with the up B. The little platform that comes under Banjo, you can hit people with that. And basically, you know, if you're somebody with poor recovery like Little Mac, you're probably not going to win.
So much bird squawking
I
going
know.
on.
That's Banjo.
Whee! Nobody will play my game ever again.
I will.
Actually, I like Banjo Kazooie. It's fun. It really is like Sakurai said. It really is like an iconic game like Smash Super Mario 64.
So it came out around the same time on the same.
It was the same time. Yeah. Am I dead? Dead? Yeah. Whoa. Also, he has a really good jab too. I forgot to mention that.
God dang it. Just leave me alone.
The Junjinator. I think that's what it's called. I don't know why it's called that.
Jinjinator. Ooh, that hurt.
Well, it's when you save all the Jinjos.
What are Jinjos? What are they?
They're the little creature.
But like, what are they?
They're like a race of people in the game, and you have to save them.
Okay.
And I believe it's at the end of the first game. That's how you finish off the witch.
Yeah. I know that part. I know that's how you finish off the witch. Because I remember, I think that's how that's what Sakurai said in the direct.
Yeah. Because in the second game they have their own little town, just outside of, just on the other side of the mountains.
Well timed. I thought I hit 2 people with that.
This
I think
character.
you can only hit one person.
I think you're right. I think you can only hit one.
It makes it look like you can hit more than one, but
I'm just gonna stay away from y'all.
Go up! Go up! I'm a racist!
I'll do it again!
Banjo's not a racist. That we know
I
of.
love how goofy this character is.
Oh,
Goofy.
Go.
Freaking man is savagey in third. Bear, whatever he is. Seems like the best way to dodge that move is just to jump.
Nope. Oh, what? That hit me!
Oh,
That was it.
And there, Dan takes the cake.
The golden bear.
And
the
I
golden bear.
I fell off once too.
Hey, boo boo. Hey, boo boo. We'll see. We got my back. Oh
The celebration screen's so funny when you're on teams and there's like 2 of them celebrating. And they're just like, oh.
Yeah, they're like, go.
god. His eyes are so
saved.
glassy.
Go. I did. Go.
What did he do to get his eyes so glassy? I wonder.
He played the banjo, obviously.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this content, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you follow us on social media. You can check out our Patreon as well. And let us know if you enjoy these reviews of the Smash characters that come out. Sakurai just recently came out in the Direct and said that they're going to release more. So hopefully we can do Terry Bogard, which is going to be the next DLC character, and all the other... from Fatal Fury. It's a Neo Geo game.
What the hell's Fatal Fury?
It's a Neo Geo game. It's from like the...
What the hell's Neo Geo?
You're not expecting to know. We're too young for that.
I
It's
don't
not our
know.
generation.
What the
We
hell
grew
are
up
you
with
even-
Nintendo
I don't know what
64.
you're talking about. What's his name again?
Terry Bogard. That's
It's a dumb name.
yes. Just hate on all the Fatal Fury fans.
I'm just saying. It's a, no, all of them are just Terry.
You're racist.
Bogart.
Racist.
Terry Crews.
Is he a Bogart?
He is a racist.